stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on last season's national champions, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. He opened the semifinal game with a pass. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. They look to throw it here on second down. The receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris Smith, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Looking to throw it again. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. Looking to throw in the first play of this semifinal. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
There's a 1st and 10 play. He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Sooners are in the red zone. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang. They throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, and the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on 3rd down. Get him the ball.
And the Canes are going to keep this drive rolling.
Quarterback did a good job of hanging in there and delivering the pass, knowing that the hit was
deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, that one's picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, we're just here in this 1st half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Motion now from the tight end. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. He's sacked and be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. It's caught. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. The Sooners will send their punt team onto the field. offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's a short completion of a big tight end. And we're able to get him down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the game just good enough for a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Hurricanes will try to keep this drive moving. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. The Canes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Canes, as they clean the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He's got room to run as the first down is still going. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Now it's 2nd down here. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Looking for the wide out. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. A quick throw out left, complete. Touchdown, Sooners. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Now the important point after attempt. So if you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Defense is coming after him. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the 2nd half.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Canes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And now the handoff. And one takes it across the 30-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Snags it with throw. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab by the receiver. Mid-game moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Back to throw again. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with the first down, the 17.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Really solid first down game. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
A crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. So with playoff pressure for the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete. Almost had his second interception of the game. It's going to bring up a third down play.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
And the Canes will have to kick it away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And they've got the returner corralled. we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looks to the left, pass caught. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Dropping back. It's Maddox. The pass rush closing in. Picks up the first and still running. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Hurricanes will have first and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Canes looking to cash in the red zone. For no gain. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his fifth catch and counting.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to scramble. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 45-yard attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Canes will kick this deep to begin the second half. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They look to throw it here on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the ball is hauled in. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain, brings up fourth down. The Sooners will send the punt team onto the field. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Looking to throw. It's Maddox. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And it's good for a first down to the 36. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
He made the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Hurricanes have first and 10 here. They bring them down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
And the Canes looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to score with a run to the right. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Miami, 24, Oklahoma, 7.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
set up. Here's second down. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Looking to pass here on second down. The receiver grabs it. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. And the Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Makes a quick catch. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Oklahoma. See if they can convert the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. From inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Maddox. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Dumps it down in the back. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. Took contact on the throw.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Getting set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Finds his target. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw. It's Maddox. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. And this one is caught. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Breaks free. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. He keeps it on the design run. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Maddox. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Canes. They'll try to add to the lead now in their PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game. Up 17 here in the 4th. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Oklahoma, 14.
Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass complete on a crosser. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. Looking to throw here. Throws it to the right. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Here's the handoff. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Design quarterback run. No, they stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Working clock with the ground game. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Breaks free. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give that young man the football again. Let him get his touchdown.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. And the offense just takes a knee here.